Hello and warm greetings. Time to present you the English news. The Chief Executive of the Unity Government, Abdullah, dismissed the harsh remarks of Fatah Muhammad Noor against himself and rejected the notion that he was involved behind his dismissal. Speaking during the meeting of the cabinet, Abdullah said he was only informed regarding his resignation as Balkh governor nearly 2 weeks ago, insisting that he was not involved at any level regarding the decision for the resignation of Balkh governor. The chief executive said Noor had started negotiations with the presidential palace with his own capacity and had submitted his resignation during the negotiations. Abdullah further added that the issue must be resolved peacefully as the government is committed to fulfill the commitment it has made to the international panel, gesturing towards Noor's remarks that the chief executive legitimacy will be compromised if Jamiat-e-Islami retrieve its support. Militant suffer casualties in Afghan Special Forces operations in Laghman province. At least 7 militants were killed during the Afghan Special Forces operation in eastern Laghman province of Afghanistan. The provincial government in a statement say that operations were conducted by the Afghan commandos and with the support of the Afghan AFOs in Alangar district. The statement further added that the hideouts of the militants were targeted in Kasaba, Salangar, Neman and several other districts. According to the provincial government, 2 famous local leaders of the militants, identified as Amrullah and his deputy Hamdullah, who is also the famous as Abu Bakr, were among those killed. At least 3 suspects, based on the reports, were also arrested during the same operations. The provincial government said, adding that the militants killed during the operations were involved in terrorist-related activities in various parts of Laghman province. The anti-government or militant groups, including the Taliban insurgents, have not commented regarding the reports so far. ISIS claims responsibility for the suicide attack in Kabul city. The Islamic State of Iraq and Syria terrorist group offshoot ISIS Khorasan has claimed responsibility for the suicide attack in Kabul city. The group issued a statement claiming that the attack near the intelligence compound in Shashtarak area of Kabul city was carried out by ISIS side bomber. The statement further adds that the attack was carried out by a side bomber who has been identified as Mohsen al-Khurasani, claiming that several people were killed or wounded in the attack. However, the Afghan security officials are saying that 6 people were killed and 3 others were wounded in the attack. The Ministry of Interior spokesman Najib Danish confirmed that casualties told and say the main target of the attacker has still not been confirmed. He said that the bomber was not food and detonated his explosives on a roadside, leaving 6 people dead and 3 others wounded. North Korea has responded to the latest Washington drafted sanctions against the country, unanimously approved by the UN Security Council over its recent launch of a ballistic missile claim capable of reaching anywhere in the US. We define this sanctions resolution rigged up by the US and its followers as a grave infringement upon the sovereignty of a republic, as an act of war violating peace and stability on the Korean Peninsula and the region, and categorically rejected the resolution. North Korean Foreign Ministry said in a statement on Sunday that is quoted by the country's central news agency. The ministry has addressed Washington's attempts of what North Korea calls a complete economic blockade of Pyongyang. Thank you for joining. Take care. Bye.